Hey guys, what's up? Now we are back again with yet another video on general awareness section, and today we will discuss important topics handpicked from the newspapers of 8th and 9th of October 2018, and this video will be highly useful for RBI, NABARD and SEBI exams. The first news pertains to Ganga task force, and actually the Kumbh Mela will be organized in Uttar Pradesh in January 2019, and it will be on the banks of river Ganga, and that is where the government seeks to organize a special unit consisting of ex-servicemen who will voluntarily volunteer to help in this. Actually, around 300 personnel already have been stationed in Allahabad, but the government seeks to expand it to 500, and they will also be posted at two other cities, that is Kanpur and Varanasi, and for that they require a volunteer force of ex-servicemen. And actually, what is Ganga Task Force? Ganga Task Force, it has been specially trained by the Ministry of Defense. It will help in crowd management, and it will also help spread awareness on keeping Ganga river clean, and it will also stop people and industry from polluting the river Ganges. And it is actually a unit of the territorial army, and it is deployed in the services of Ganga with the approval of Ministry of Defense for 4 years till December 2020. And let me tell you that the other functions will include planting of trees to check soil erosion, and then patrolling sensitive areas for biodiversity protection, and it will also patrol the ghats, and it will monitor river pollution and assist during natural calamities in the region. Actually, National Mission for Clean Ganga, it runs the Namami Ganga mission to clean the Ganga river, and it is a non-lapsable corpus of rupees 20,000 crore, which is centrally funded, and it consists of 288 projects, and this is one of those projects. Now the second news pertains to Gir lions. Actually, Gir lions, they have succumbed to canine distemper virus and protozoan infection. Around 23 lions have died in the last 1 month, and as you know that the Gir lions, they are an endangered species according to the IUCN Red List, and so they are being vaccinated under intensive veterinary care. And actually, what is this canine distemper virus? Actually, it is a virus that is mainly found in wild dogs and jackals and wolves. Okay, so the disease, how does it spread to lions? They when these lions, they eat these infected animals, so they can contract this disease, and it is a highly contagious virus, very important for you, and it attacks the immune system and other vital organs, and in most cases, therefore, the infection is fatal, that is, the animal dies. And in another bad news, actually the first case of Netflix addiction has been recorded at India's National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, also known as NIMHANS. Actually, it's located in Bengaluru in Karnataka, and the case is of an unemployed 24-year-old who was hooked to Netflix for 6 months. And let us now discuss something about NIMHANS. NIMHANS, actually, it's a multidisciplinary institute for mental health and neurosciences. Okay, as the name indicates, Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, and it provides inputs to the central and the state governments in areas including establishment of new psychiatric facilities and improving those psychiatric facilities, those already exist, and it also helps the governments in strategizing a national program for mental health. And very important fact for you, in 2012 NIMHANS was conferred the status of an institute of national importance. Moving on, in a school at Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, actually there's a controversy. The boys section was asked to vacate over the weekend after the Saudi Arabian authorities, they slapped an eviction notice with a deadline of October 9. And you see the school's name is International Indian School in Jeddah, and it is the only school offering CBSE curriculum. And it was established in 1969 for the children of Indian nationals, and it has its name etched in the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest human mosaic formation involving 4,500 students last year. Okay, so very important for you. And what was the controversy? Actually, circular was issued on 4th of October this year that the boys section of the school has been served a legal notice by the owner of the land on whose building that school is built, that boys section is built. And why did he serve that legal notice? He wanted to revise the lease agreement. I hope you all understand. Okay, and this case actually had been going on in the Saudi court since 2005, and IASJ had also won the petition in 2015. But what happened, again in 2016, the petition was struck down and the school had to pay around rupees 63 crore, that is 32 million riyals. So the currency of Saudi Arabia is riyal, another very important fact for you. Okay, and but the school authorities say that the school has already paid the amount. Even then, their request to allow the boys section to operate from that same location, it has been disregarded and it has been served legal notice. And many children, they had actually started many students of the school had started a Twitter campaign and asked the Minister of External Affairs of India, Mrs. Sushma Swaraj, to help them out. And there's another sad news. Nagaland's Gandhi, Mr. Natwa Thakkar, he is no more, and he was a very important social worker in India and especially in Nagaland, and he was also a recipient of Padma Shri Award. Even his wife Lantina Ao, she is also a Gandhian and a Padma Shri Award winner. Thakkar, he actually originally he hailed from Maharashtra, but he came to Nagaland in 1955 when he was 23 years old, and he founded the Nagaland Gandhi Ashram and also two other institutes. The first of them was National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology, and the second was Mahatma Gandhi Academy of Human Development. Very important point, must remember. And see, his efforts were directed to spread the Gandhian philosophy and peace at a time when the state of Nagaland was ravaged with insurgency, and that is why this earned him the title of Nagaland's Gandhi. Very important news from the exam point of view. And see, scientists, they have created this micron size sphere that will help in destroying BPA. That is, what is BPA? BPA stands for bisphenol A. Actually, it's a synthetic chemical and it is used to make plastic, but it is a pollutant. It contaminates water. It is where is it used? It is used to coat the insides of food cans and the bottle tops and even water supply lines. And it was once a component of the baby bottles. Okay. And now it contributes to several health hazards, including high BP. And it's the sphere that has been developed. What it will do, it will trap it, and it is made up of titanium dioxide petals. Okay, you can see it in this pic. And actually, how will it trap? BPA is hydrophobic. Okay, I hope you know what is hydrophobic. That is, it is reluctant to combine with water. Okay, and so it is naturally attracted to the cavity or hole. Okay, and once it is trapped in these petals, the reactive oxygen species produced by the spheres, it degrades BPA into harmless chemicals. Okay, so what will happen? BPA is hydrophobic and it will be attracted to the cavity in between these petals, and once it is trapped, it will be converted into harmless chemical. Moving on, 2018 Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences. It has been awarded to two American economists. One is Mr. William Nordhaus and the second is Paul Romer. Nordhaus is an economist from the Yale University, while Mr. Paul Romer, he is also an American from New York. Actually, Nordhaus was one of the first people who had warned policymakers during the first stirrings of concern about climate change, and that was in 1970s. He said that the economic models were not properly taking account of the impact of global warming, and therefore he is a pioneer in environmental economics. And his co-winner, Mr. Romer, actually he gave a theory. He is seen as the prime mover behind the theory known as the endogenous growth theory. Very important for you, endogenous growth theory. What this theory says that the countries can improve their performance if they concentrate on research side measures such as research and development, innovation and skills. And Mr. Nordhaus, William Nordhaus, he has been a prominent advocate of uniformly applying carbon tax. Okay, and he says that it is the best way to put a true cost on the use of burning fossil fuels, and this will help in reducing GHGs, that is greenhouse gases. Okay, moving on, there's a warning. Actually, IPCC, it has released a new report in which it says that India could face annual threat of deadly heat waves if the world gets warmer by 2 degrees centigrade. Even in 2015, heat waves had killed around 2,500 people in India, and in this Indian subcontinent region, the report says that Kolkata and Karachi, they are the most vulnerable, and the implications of this report will be discussed at Katowice Climate Change Conference in Poland that will be held this year in the month of December. And here the governments will review the Paris Agreement to tackle climate change. And according to this report, poverty is expected to rise with rising global warming. Very important. Okay, and limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees centigrade as against 2 degrees centigrade can reduce the number of people exposed to climate related risks and even to poverty. And the report also says that this can also limit reduced losses in yields of maize, rice, wheat and other cereal crops, particularly in Asia. See, due to increased global warming, the yields of these crops, maize, rice, wheat and other cereals, they get drastically reduced. So if we are able to reduce global warming, so we will be able to contain the reduction in losses in yields of these cereals. Okay. And the report also suggests that mitigation measures to reduce anthropogenic is man-made net emissions of carbon dioxide. Okay, anthropogenic is opposite to natural. Now moving on to the questions. 23 lions have recently died in geese sanctuary. The disease is caused by, think about the answer. The correct answer is canine distemper virus, and also protozoa also, but main is it's canine distemper virus. Gir is in Gujarat. You must open up your atlas and see where Gir is located. It is actually a wildlife sanctuary also, and it is also a national park. Moving on to second question. In which year NIMHANS was conferred the status of an Institute of National Importance? Was it in 2013 or 2012 or 2014 or these two? The correct answer is 2012. Natwar Thakkar originally hailed from, was it Nagaland or Gujarat or Maharashtra or Punjab or Manipur? Actually, he originally hailed from Maharashtra, and at the age of 23 in 1955, he shifted to Nagaland. That is, and there he did some pioneering work in Gandhian philosophy and to spread peace. That is why he is known as the Gandhi of Nagaland. The question number 4 asks, the co-winner of Nobel Prize in Economics, Mr. Romer, gave which theory? Was it exogenous growth theory, or was it endocarpy growth theory, or was it endogamous growth theory, or was it endogenous growth theory, or none of the above? The correct answer is D, endogenous growth theory. Okay, the correct answer is D, endogenous growth theory, and this theory says that countries can improve their underlying performance if they concentrate on supply side measures such as research and innovation. Okay. Question number 5 is, the implications of the recent report by IPCC will be discussed at Katowice Climate Change. Where will this be held? Will it be held in Germany or Switzerland, where Geneva is there, or Denmark or Holland or Poland? The correct answer is Poland, and this will be in December 2018. Hope you liked the video, and if you liked the video, please share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you and happy learning.